Hello everyone, and welcome to a very special video. It's quite an unusual video I'm going to be doing today. Instead of reacting to something or even like just listening to something, we're gonna be I'm gonna be talking about myself actually, and I'm gonna be answering probably some of y'all's questions that you probably have had about me since well, maybe since the beginning of the channel and such. So I got a bunch of my friends to like get a bunch of questions together, like just a bunch of like like some stupid questions or like just some fun questions or like simple questions. Yeah, you got that, and I will be answering them in this video. um, some of yeah. So I have like a list on my phone that I'm going to read to y'all. And so let's start off with the first question, which is, what is my favorite chips? Okay, my favorite chips are probably Doritos, like specifically like nacho cheese Doritos, or otherwise ranch chip Doritos, or cool ranch Doritos, yeah. All right. Question number 2. What was for your first console and video game? Okay, my very first so the very first console that we had that I can remember, I'm pretty sure it was our Xbox. I remember we had we had like an Xbox One, and then my uncle gave us another one, and yeah, but that one broke down. Now we have Xbox Series X, which is cool. But beyond that, I think that was the very first console we got. Um, the very first video game I ever played was good old fashioned. It's 10-year anniversary Lego Jurassic World. That okay? Like if you've played like Lego games before, then you probably have played Lego Jurassic World, because that is a classic. It's so good. A very well done game. And Universal, you need to start making a sequel to that game, to where it has Fallen Kingdom, Dominion, and Rebirth, because we need it. That's what we want to see from a Lego video game. Because I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not like it doesn't have all the features, all like new feature stuff, but it was just so good. All right, question number 3: Star Wars or Harry Potter? Okay, so here's a little fun fact about me. I have never, I've never watched Harry Potter before, because my parents told me that it was bad, but I've looked into it and it doesn't seem like it's like super bad, like religious wise. Like I mean, it's probably is, but like it's like deals with magic and stuff. My parents are not a fan of magic and stuff like that, so like they never let me watch it, and they've never watched it themselves. And then Star Wars was always like, my dad loved Star Wars. He's watched it since he was a kid. I remember watching A New Hope when I was sick one day, and I was sick one day, and I remember it was a Sunday too, and my dad stayed with me, and he was like, "We're gonna watch A New Hope," and I was like, "Yes." Um, yeah, because I had been asking him for a while, and yeah, I finally watched it. And this is back when we had the PS4, so this is crazy. Yeah, I had a PS4 before I had the PS5, by the way. Let's see. So I would have to say Star Wars, because I'm much more familiar with that one. And like yeah, but my cousins have seen Harry Potter, and they've liked the music, I've heard. All right, question number 4: Are you a furry? I'm gonna let you sit with that one for a second. I'm gonna just sit with that one for a second. You, do I look like a furry, pal, or whoever, or like, do I look like a furry, people? No, I am not a furry. I don't enjoy dressing up in big sweaty dog suits and being gay all the time. No, that is not one of my pastimes. That was not one of my pastimes. I mean, it sounds delightful, I'm sure, but like, bro, it's not. No, I do not. No, I was no. I no. I can't remember a single time in my life where like I ever like even acted like that. No, that is not one of my pastimes. So no, I am not a furry. Even though I love animals, but yeah, I just okay. All right, so question number 5: Ashton or Asher? Okay, so Ashton is my cousin, and Asher is my brother, aka Ninjago. Um, Asher. Question number 6. Who's your best friend? Okay, so I'm not gonna say his name out loud, but I have a friend. Well, maybe I will. I have a friend, and his name is Samuel, and I've known him since like forever, basically. So I've known him since well, we've known each other since we were babies. We went to the our parents went to the same church and stuff. And then we got to know each other in nursery and stuff, and it was yeah. So basically, I have to say Sam because like he's such a good guy. You guys never heard of him on the channel? Well, actually, he has been on the channel before, but that was back in the Fortnite days. Question number 7: favorite Star Wars character. Now the reason why there's a little bit of Star Wars, actually there's a little bit. I think there's a couple more. Maybe there is. There are a couple more Star Wars character. Sorry, Star Wars ones in this, but because well, that's because like a couple months ago I was like I was heavily involved with Star Wars and stuff, and like I have a couple of friends that really like Star Wars. My favorite Star Wars character is Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader because I just love Anakin's like story. It's very well thought out, especially like since they released episode 4 before 1. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. And then Darth Vader, like 21st century Darth Vader is like pure aura. Like if you've like watched Rogue One, then you know why. And if you've seen any like shows that he's been in, like Star Wars Rebels or yeah, then like bro, he is like aura itself basically. Like I love Vader so much. It is just great. All right, question number 8. First thing to spend money on. Okay, actually I actually know the answer to this because I remember it pretty much clear as day. The first thing I ever bought with hold on, give me a second. Okay, so the first thing I ever bought with my money, I remember this pretty much as clear as day, is I remember the first thing I ever bought with my money was this dinosaur transformation toy. Like what it did was like it was like a helicopter, but then it like transforms into like a raptor and stuff. And I remember saying to mom like, "Oh, I have one of these toys," and I was like, and it cost 20 bucks, so like 20 bucks was a lot of money as a kid. And then I remember it took me like I want to say like a week or so to get that money, and yeah, so yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, so that was the first thing I remember buying with my money. I don't know, like, yeah, so yeah, because I never really bought that much stuff, back when I was a kid. Well, obviously. Okay, question number 9. What was the first car your family had? Okay, so I don't know the specific name of the car, but it was like it wasn't it's not like a family van because like I have a pretty decent decently big. I'm the one of 4 like children that my mom and dad have. So but like years ago, we had like this car. My mom had like this car that got like wrecked and stuff, and it was beyond. And I remember. So them saying it was beyond repair, like they couldn't fix it. And I think I remember it being like some sort of race car, but obviously it wasn't because it had like the spoiler and stuff, and that's what I thought. That's what I thought it was. So it was like it wasn't a van, but we did get a van after that. We got a van like a couple days after that. All right, question number 10. What is your favorite color? Okay, my favorite color is dark blue, but let's see. So my favorite color is dark blue. I don't say that a lot to people, but yeah, my favorite color is like dark blue. But I also really like black and red. So yeah, that's um okay, question number 11. Marvel or Star Wars? Okay, so this is a difficult question, and some people might get mad at me when this video's over. But like, but I choose Marvel because I was okay. Here's why. Throughout my childhood, right, I was always like. I was always like all over Marvel. Like I always like had some sort of love for like Iron Man or Captain America or Thor even. Like I was always like a fan of Marvel, and I even had like a Marvel themed birthday at some point, and like it was like this Avengers like cake and stuff. It was pretty cool though. So yeah, it was back in so, but like Star Wars is good. I've always liked Star Wars. It's just like I've known Marvel like my entire life, so like that's what I know. But like Star Wars again, it's super good. Question number 12. Favorite dinosaur. Okay, so by the way, some of these questions I put in myself just like cuz for the sake of it. My favorite dinosaur is probably okay. So my favorite is the T-Rex, but no surprise there, but let me explain. So when I was a kid, my favorite dinosaur was always T-Rex, and like just every other kid, I was like, it's a carnivore, it's cool, it ate it ate other dinosaurs, it was the most dangerous land predator on Earth, but here's the thing though, think of it this way. It has so much more to it than just like being a dinosaur and it roars and stuff and and it's just big. Like it has one of the strongest bite forces ever, and then its arms can hold, and it's those tiny arms you see that can hold up to 400 pounds, which is crazy. And then it was a very smart animal, and it also happens to be the most dangerous land predator to ever exist. So that I basically what I like to do is I like to uncover the favorites and see what's so special about them. Question number 13. Favorite animal. Okay. So, back a couple of years ago, my favorite animal was like always I always loved dinosaurs, like I still do to this day. But I think it was a couple of years ago, yeah, so a couple of years ago I was into like Jurassic World and stuff, and dinosaurs again. But the thing is that when I'm trying to think here. My favorite, it was always like reptiles. It was like crocodiles, and stuff, and all that, and like tiny lizards and chameleons and all that. But my favorite animal now is the lion, like due to due to the fact that I do Lion King content. But I do think that the lion, I think my two favorite animals are the lion and the Komodo dragon because I like reptiles and stuff. Question number 14. Do you have a pet? I do actually. I have a dog named Rosie, and we got her all the way back in 2020 during the pandemic. And I remember we went out to sorry, we had like an appointment or whatever, and we were gonna go check out this dog that they had prepared for us. I mean, me and my brother, were like, we're just like, oh yeah, this is a great dog. We love her and stuff. Yeah, it's a female. And yes, I'll probably pop a picture up of like what she looks like and stuff, but I'll do that while editing. And then then I had like this lizard and stuff, but it died a couple of months ago because I don't. We just like found him dead for some odd reason. Like he just died for some odd reason. And then my brother had two fish. Ninja Goat had two fish, but they both died because I don't specifically know why. Maybe they just didn't last too long. Because I remember they both didn't really last like that long at all. Let's see. Question number 14. What toys did you play with as a kid? Okay, so as a kid, I played with I always played with Legos. Let me explain. So throughout my childhood, I always really liked Legos, and my parents would always build them for me because I don't remember why, probably because it was just too complicated. I might mess it up because I don't follow the instructions. But when I started building Legos and by myself, I really enjoyed it, and I have a Millennium Falcon. Like I have like the 2015 Force Awakens Millennium Falcon. It's pretty cool set because back in the day, like I want to say like 7 years ago, I want to say, we had like basically no Legos. Like we had like very few Legos. Like it was like Legos from different Lego sets and like just like random parts that we had found. So yeah, like basically we had nothing to work with. Basically, we had no like free Legos besides like because like I did not like taking apart Lego sets that I had built. Um, And then my dentist, actually, she had like the two trash bags full of like just Legos. It was insane. And then like we have like a whole bunch of Legos. We used to have them in the toy room, but then my mom was like, let's just move them up to your guys' room. And they're in our they're in our closet because it's easier that way. I also have like I think I have like the 2020 AT-AT walker for the 45th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back thing, or I don't know. So yeah, I have quite a few Legos. I have a lot of Star Wars ones because I was like into Star Wars with like Legos and stuff. Question number 16. Do you have siblings? I do. I have three siblings. I have my brother Asher, which is Ninjago. And then I have my sister Ellie, which I think she was in a short one time on my channel like a couple months ago, back when I was on vacation. It was like the one with like it was like the putt golf one. And then I have a little brother that was born almost 2 years ago on July 6th, 2024, and his name is Joel. Actually, what's funny is that before he was born, I actually had a friend named Joel, and I told him about it, and it was absolutely hilarious. Question number 16. What's your favorite food? Um, let's see. My favorite food is cheeseburgers and fries, because it used to be pizza. I'm actually pizza. It might be tied with burgers and fries, because like yeah, because I mean I like burgers and fries like many years ago, but like pizza was always on top for me. Let's see here. Question number 17. What's your least favorite food? What oh sorry, what's my least favorite food? My least favorite food, um it might be, I'm trying to think. It it might be blueberries, because I always despise blueberry. By the way, I'm a broccoli person, so I really like broccoli. Like, I don't like adore it. Like, I'm like, oh, just give me broccoli for dinner. No, I'm not like that. No, but I do like broccoli, by the way. Um, let's see here. Question number 18. What's your favorite video game? My favorite video game is not Fortnite, if you're wondering. My favorite game is either, okay, so a couple of years ago, before Fortnite, my favorite game was Halo Infinite, but then it started to change as like the years went on, like with Fortnite, and I was able to play more stuff, and and all that. And then I think my favorite game might be Call of Duty right now, because like, I mean, it's Call of Duty. Why wouldn't you like it? Um, yeah, so like it's really hard to decide, because like I play a lot of video games in my time, and it's crazy. Uh, Question number 19. What is your favorite Disney movie? The Lion King. Question number 20. Call of Duty or Fortnite? Call of Duty. Here's the thing. Well, actually, that's actually a hard decision now that I think about it. Call of Duty or Fortnite. Okay, so here's the thing. Fortnite, I have a lot of friends that I play with, right? And stuff, and like I've known a lot, so many people for years. I've made a lot more new friends and stuff while playing Fortnite. I used to play with my best friend a lot, but he's like never on anymore. And then whatchamacallit, and then Call of Duty, I don't play with anyone, so it's just by myself. But I really like Call of Duty, so I would have to say I like them both the same. I like them like both, pretty much both the same, as far as like fun goes. Question number 21. What state do you live in? I live in Virginia, Portsmouth, but I'm not giving any more information than that. PC or PS5? That's a hard decision, because like, because here's the thing. PS5, I mean, console is what I know. So like, I've been playing on console for so long, way longer than like PC will ever be. But PC, you have such an expanded universe and stuff, like this YouTube channel and stuff. Like, it's expanded everything for me. And then you don't need to get PlayStation Plus or anything, to like play multiplayer and stuff. Like, so you have so much like expansion beyond, without PS5 and stuff. So I would have to like, yeah, but PS5 is like classic for me, so I can't really answer that one. Is that all the questions? Yeah, that's all the questions. So there you have it. There's some interesting questions. I might do more questions and stuff. But those were like all the ones I could think of. Um, so yeah. So let me know down in the comments what questions you have for me, and I'll write it down and I'll do another video on it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave the video off here. Like, comment, subscribe. It's me, Odens-King, and I will see you all in the next video, which will probably be a tribute because I'm gonna start working on it like directly after this video. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.